everybody, my name is Precious and welcome to my channel. Let's talk for Precious. So today I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading on Nicki Minaj's female collabs and what's the energy and what's really going on with that. So you guys know that Nicki Minaj last night went live on her IG with Bia, who's a female rapper who has a hit song called It's a Whole Lot of Money. And so Nicki Minaj was pretty much on live for about an hour and a half. I didn't want to look at all that because that was just way too long. First, she started talking to Lil Wayne and, their business and history they have together. And then she was talking about the collab that she has with Bia. And then she was also talking about people using her per se. So the whole, controversy, attention that's around Nicki Minaj right now is what exactly is she talking about when it comes to, her feeling like she's being used, her feeling like she's being played, and pretty much the whole controversy around her being used and whatnot. Because she referenced her song Pills and Potions that I believe came out in 2014, 2015 per se. And she pretty much quoted the line, people will be with you when it's beneficial. I'm a forgive, I'm a forget, then I'm a dead the issue. And so that's pretty much like what she was referring to. And some people was like, well, we all know she's talking about Megan the Stallion and how she feels like she played her and everything. And I'm just going to be looking at all of this and giving my opinion at the same time because I just really feel like with Nicki Minaj, there's a lot of now. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to open up the chat. I just hate how Okay, I'm trying to open up the chat because I just really hate how YouTube has this thing when it says made for kids, not made for kids, and it just locks everything up. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the pop out chat. Okay, hey Queen Famous. Yes, like I was a Nicki Minaj fan as well. Like when she first came out, I was a Barb. I didn't have a Barbie chain and I couldn't do the pink hair at the time, but I did. I remember in middle school we did this thing called no, it was high school. I believe it was like ninth grade, 2009 ish, 2010. And I remember they did MTV Day. And at that time, Nicki Minaj had a documentary that came out called My Time Now. And so, I was pretty much mimicking off of that. I had the Nicki Minaj shirt that you could get at Hollister or Hipster at the mall. And I remember I had my little bang wig. It had the bang here and the little curls and stuff. And I had my Nicki Minaj MAC lipstick and everything. Like I was a barb. I had almost every Nicki Minaj album except for the Rio. That was the only one I didn't have at the time. But yes, I love Nicki Minaj. But Nicki Minaj's energy, ever since Cardi B came out, has been very like all over the place. Okay, so let's pretty much talk about Nicki Minaj's most recent collabs and the energy around that because it's coming off as if Nicki Minaj is starting to feel really used and she's coming off as hurt from everything that's happened to her and around her. So let's look into that. Okay, so Spirit of the Universe in itself, when it comes to Nicki Minaj and the recent female collabs that she's done, whether it be with Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and now Bia, what is her energy around that? There are a lot of different things going on, both good and bad when it comes to Nicki Minaj's energy surrounding this. So the first card that I got was the Three of Swords. This energy is saying that the pain is gone. And what I mean by the pain is gone, by the pain being gone, Nicki Minaj has been known for being a mean girl. Nicki Minaj has been known for being that girl where when she's on the roster, she wants to be the only one and the main one being on that roster. But Spirit is saying that she's starting to play nice and she's starting to give other female rappers a chance. But Nicki Minaj is feeling like she no longer wants to do music with, who she wants to collab with, and who she pretty much wants to make music with. And Nicki Minaj feels this way, and I'm gonna go into explanation about these things. Nicki Minaj pretty much feels this way because her career is at a time where she's not able to have as much control as she used to before. And what I mean by that is that Nicki Minaj is not able to And what I mean by that is that Nicki Minaj is not really able to have a say over, oh, I want to collab with Drake, or I want to collab with Megan Thee Stallion, or I want to collab with Foxy Brown, with Trina. And it's not like it was in her earlier years where when she wanted to work with someone, it was like, oh, this is going to be good, like the Monster song was that she did in 2010. And then she's had like other songs that she's done in the past that were groundbreaking, where she switched over to pop. So Nicki kind of feels like she has to do a lot of these collabs to stay relevant. It's like it's not like she can just pick somebody to do a song with and it blows up, it hits number one, and she's sitting back, checking her, goal list of like, okay, we got a number one with this girl and number one with that girl. She feels as though she has to do it to stay relevant instead of it being something she wants to do. Now with the Seven of Pentacles, it's pretty much confirming that Nicki Minaj is just doing this just because. It's not like these collabs are like a body of work for her. And it's not like it's a well thought out or a well planned thing. It's like Nicki is just listening to the latest songs that are coming out, and you're like, you know what? This song is popping. This song is really popular. This is a song that everybody's listening to. So why don't I call this artist and say, well, I'm Nicki Minaj. I really like the song. Why will you let me do a remix for you or with you on this song? And so that's pretty much how Nicki Minaj is doing. It's like she's listening for like the next big thing that she can hop on to like kind of have her name up there on the roster. Yeah, Spirit is saying that especially with the Wheel of Fortune card in reverse, that it's no longer, it's like the success that she had when she was younger, when she first came out. It's not star stellar, but it's also not refreshing or fresh as it used to be. It's more something that she's gonna have to control and plan out, because it's like when you have a new artist, everybody is looking at you, everybody is, wanting more from them, they're interested in them, and they want to know what's next. It's like Nicki Minaj has been out for so long, it's like we already know what she's capable of and what she can do. So Nicki Minaj is just pretty much saying, okay, I pretty much have my name and my career. So what can I do now to stay relevant and to stay on top and to stay on the roster and to keep people talking about me? And it's saying she's very strategic about it as well. Spirit is saying with the Two of Swords, she's very confused about who to do collabs with as well. Because let's just be honest, Nicki Minaj is doing this for clout. She's not really teaming up with these new artists and whatnot because she wants to. She's pretty much doing it because she has to. And like I said, with the Empress card, once again, being in reverse, she feels like she has no control. It's like these artists are not even really scrambling to work with her like she thought they would, because Nicki Minaj is the queen. Nicki Minaj is one of the longest reigning female rappers, like in female rap history. And it's like Nicki Minaj pretty much has to reach out and kind of poke and preem and kind of knock on some doors to even get a feature now, when she used to be one of the highest demanded, artists to be asked for a feature. With the Ten of Wands in reverse is indicating that a lot of the animosity and the controversy that Nicki Minaj has stirred up, now she's learning from her mistakes. It's pretty much her sitting back thinking, you know what, instead of fighting these girls and pushing them under and pushing them back and whatnot, I need to reverse myself. I need to change myself around, because instead of me fighting these girls and trying to push them down and push them under, I'm going to have to work with these girls because I came before them. My popularity is depleting. My popularity is no longer at a place where it used to be. So I'm going to have to, follow the lead of the new girls to kind of stay on top so I can stay relevant and keep my name going so that I can make my career last as long as, I want to. Now, with the hangman, as I mentioned before, Nicki Minaj, she's still thinking. It's like she's thinking, should I still make music? Should I still rap? Should I still make songs? Should I even put out another album? Or should I just go on another hiatus, disappear, and just, do something? But Spirit is saying that when it comes to Nicki Minaj, she has the world in her hands. Because Nicki Minaj doesn't quite understand how valuable she is as a female rapper. And this is not me speaking from my opinion. This is me speaking from Spirit. Is that Nicki Minaj at this point is at the highest she could go. Nicki is one of the only female rappers that has a hit song that's either certified platinum or diamond and even gold in almost every genre you can think of except country, because she has a Tusa song with Carol G, which is the Latin genre. Then she has pop songs, especially with David Guetta. Then she has hip hop songs, R&B songs, and a gospel song that went number one that she did with Tasha Cobbs about 7, 8 years ago. So Nikki, she has the world at her fingertips because she's touched almost every genre and almost every music style. So people know her name and people know who she is. And since she has that notoriety, she can team up with this artist, with that genre. She can play around. And Nikki doesn't really understand that since she created this world of opportunity for her and this world of notoriety, that she pretty much has a lot to choose from, a lot to work with. But Spirit is saying she's not seeing it, because by her not seeing it, she's still so focused on, I need to be relevant. I need to be with this girl. I need to be with that girl. Okay, I got with Megan Thee Stallion and played nice. I got with Doja Cat and played nice. Well, since I came to Cardi B so hard, I can't really be with her anymore. So now let me get with Bia because she has a top song. And Nikki, she's so busy looking at everybody else, because usually when the Ace of Cups is like this side up, this is saying that your cup within you is already full, it's overflowing, and it's pouring out everywhere to everyone around you, and it's giving off good energy. But when this card is in reverse like this, it's indicating that, you're still looking at everybody else's cup. You're pouring everything out in order to get something from other people, and you don't see how you're drying up trying to get everybody else's cup. And that's the energy that I'm getting from Nicki Minaj right now with these female collabs. It's like she's grabbing them for attention. Now, the next reading that I'm going to do is the energy and the relationship pretty much between her and Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of people have said that her and Megan Thee Stallion don't get along, that Megan Thee Stallion, has discredited Nicki Minaj, and she kind of went from saying she liked Nicki Minaj and loved Nicki to now no longer saying anything about her. And it's like Nicki Minaj is, real upset and real mad about that. It's like she wants Megan Thee Stallion to always pay homage to her and kind of hit her up whenever she needs her and to include her in everything. So let's look at that. Spirit of the universe in itself, when it comes to Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, please give us an accurate relationship reading between them two. Yes, so here's what I have. When it comes to the Eight of Swords, it appears that Nicki Minaj could have went about this a whole nother way. Instead of her dissing Megan Thee Stallion, she pretty much just could have kept it nice. It's like, okay, I helped this girl out with the Hot Girl Summer song that we did. We look cute together with our matching hair, matching outfits. They did a live together and everything. But Nicki Minaj is pretty much, feeling like with the aftermath of this, it's like she's fighting herself. She's the only one talking about Megan. Megan's not saying anything. And it's like, I'm kind of over it. Doesn't matter. Now, I do see where there is a balance between them two. There's a balance between them, especially within status. Spirit is saying that their statuses are now on the same level. Because when you think about it, Nicki Minaj came from that era where she wanted to dominate everybody. She pretty much worked with every male rapper. She did all the features and everything. So she worked for her name. But when it came to Megan Thee Stallion, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be the hot girl from Houston, Texas. Doing the cowgirl thing and the whole anime thing too, with like the white and red hairstyles. I'm gonna be me, or I'm gonna be Tina Snow. And so when she did that, she created her own name, and then it's like she did a feature with Nicki Minaj. It's like, okay, I got my feature with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj really needed that because it's saying here a smart business move. With this high priestess card is indicating it was smart for Nicki to do that. Nicki Minaj, she got tore up from the floor up after she drugged Cardi B, and Cardi B about dragged her at that fashion show that year. It was a debacle pretty much. And the only one that came out looking bad was Nicki, because it was obvious that Nicki tried to taggle and raggle and just take down Cardi B wherever she could, and Cardi B was defended by everybody because she was, family with the Migos. She's married to Offset, and Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo are like cousins and uncles, so they're like a real big family. And then at the time, Cardi B was dating Offset, and Nicki thought she could diss Cardi on the, motorsport song, and they told her to change the verse, don't do that. And Nicki's feelings got hurt, and then her and Drake, they kind of fell out about that too. So Nicki, she kind of burned a lot of bridges and messed herself up by being a hater. So in order for her to save face and get a little grace, she had to do something with the new female rapper to show that she could move along with grace and kind of be, play nice and welcome in the next generation while still maintaining her role. Now, with the Eight of Cups, is indicating that Megan Thee Stallion just wants to be on her own. She wants to stay where she's at. It's like she really doesn't want a friendship with Nicki Minaj like that because she doesn't see it as being significant. She feels like the relationship that her and Nicki had was business. It's like, okay, I'm the Megan Thee Stallion, and you're Nicki Minaj, you're the queen, so I have to do a song with you to kind of solidify that. Then I'm gonna move on to Beyonce. Boom, you got Beyonce. Then I'm gonna solidify with Cardi B. And I felt like she did it a smart way. Hot Girl Summer was okay. It was a little bop for the summer. Then she did the Savage song with Beyonce, and that was a sensation because it made it to TikTok. TikTok blew it up and everything. Then you had WAP. WAP made the national news. You even had like Republicans talking about WAP. So Megan did it in levels like she was supposed to, and it made her the king of wands, the person of strategic decisions. She had her king hat on. She was on her kingish pretty much. And she pretty much knew what she was doing, and it worked for her because it kept her name relevant. She remained viral, and it just pretty much put her on the roster. And plus, when you think about it, this was a win-win for her. That, her and Nikki, they said, okay, I'm going to clean my cup to you, girl. You did it. You helped me out. And Megan Thee Stallion, she really got the bag from this because I'm showing with the Queen of Pentacles that she really won in this situation. She won in this situation because ever since Megan Thee Stallion did that song with Nicki Minaj, she's been winning. Now, the only thing I can say is that Hot Girl Summer didn't win as many awards as WAP and as Savage did, but she's won a whole lot. Like Megan Thee Stallion's, her fame has grown, her notoriety has grown. She's a trendsetter. She's almost on every magazine cover, and even she won a Grammy. Like after Cardi B won a Grammy, it's like the year, well, not the year later, but it's like what 2 or 3 years later, Megan Thee Stallion won a Grammy. And then at the BET Awards, she took home a song. She took home an award for the Savage song she did with Beyonce, and I think 2 awards were WAP. So Megan Thee Stallion, she really won out with this whole collab plan that she had. Now the Temperance card is like Megan Thee Stallion is gonna be waiting. It's like she's gonna be patient for Nicki Minaj to stop talking, but I'm seeing a tower. And usually when people get these towers showing up in their spreads and stuff like that, it's a mess that's about to pop off. So I feel like if Nicki Minaj doesn't stop poking and preening and everything like she's doing now, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be really messy, and it's not gonna be good for Nicki at all. Now, the next relationship that I'm going to look at is Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat did make headlines the other day for saying that Well, not so much as her saying, but more so much as her fans saying that Doja Cat has given props to Nicki Minaj endless amounts of time. And it's like Nicki Minaj is not really, focused on her and not really giving her her props and notoriety like she's probably expecting or wants to. And a lot of people compare Doja Cat to Nicki Minaj because of the multicolor outfits, the multicolored wigs, and the bubblegum pop, stage presence that she has and whatnot. But I feel like Nicki Minaj is not really feeling Doja Cat like that. I feel like because she's not urban. Everybody says that Doja Cat is urban, she's a rapper and whatnot. I really don't think so, and that's just me. I feel like people call her urban or whatever because she's mixed. She has like that little black girl flair about her, and I mean, she is half black, but anyways, and because she has this cute little rap voice. But when I look at Doja Cat, she looks more pop with like a urban flair instead of a rapper. I just don't see rapper when I look at Doja Cat, and I think Nicki Minaj is kind of seeing that too. So she doesn't really see a relationship all that important with Doja Cat like Doja Cat probably does. So spirit of the universe. So when it comes to Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj, what is the energy surrounding their relationship? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming off as not that beneficial to Nicki Minaj because I'm getting a lot of reverse cards. A lot of reverse cards in here. Yeah, like I said, like Nicki Minaj, she even got this card before in her general reading. It's indicated that Nicki Minaj doesn't feel any significance in this relationship between her and Doja Cat. She just feels like, it was a song, yada yada, and that's all it was. It's saying with the Two of Swords that Nicki Minaj is not really thinking about a relationship with Doja Cat all that much. It's like she's trying to decide, should I stick with her? Should I not? Or should I just let it go? Now with the Wheel of Fortune card in reverse, and she even got this one again, before. And it's indicating that this is something that Nicki Minaj is just pretty much doing on her own. It's a part of her strategy. The Queen of Cups, and Nicki has a lot of like reverse cups, and she even got the Ace of Cups once again. Like Nicki Minaj, she's not happy with this. And to me, it's also indicating that with Doja Cat, she's kind of reaching too much. It's like if you're not getting a response from shouting somebody out and no love and whatnot, just stop doing it. Because it's indicating here that even with the Page of Cups, now when it comes to pages, pages are usually somewhat significant within a tarot deck because a page is pretty much like a child offering you something big. It's like they're sweet, they're kind hearted and whatnot, but what they have to offer is enough, but it's not a whole lot. And I just feel like with this, with Nikki's situation, she feels like it's just something fun, something cute, but it's not groundbreaking. Spirit is also saying that it's time to let it go. Doja Cat just needs to let that fly and just let it go. And it's also saying that Nicki Minaj is not too worried about this. It's like, I don't really care. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, she's saying it's not all that beneficial either. So Spirit is also saying that Nicki, she probably won't do another collab with Doja Cat because she doesn't see it as too beneficial. Now let's look at the bigger picture. So I read Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat. Now let's do Bia. Now people have been saying that Bia and Nicki Minaj pretty much have their relationship on IG Live was cute, but some people don't think it's authentic because they did say that Bia was trying to do a collab with Cardi B. She was pretty much saying, "Oh, it'd be fun, it'd be cute to do something with Cardi B." And my thing is with Cardi B, she was saying like we could do some Spanish ish together and whatnot because Bia. Now, when I first saw Bia, I thought she was a light skinned black girl. When I looked at her bio, she is half Puerto Rican and half, I think, European. Let me look into that. Yes, Bia is Afro Puerto Rican and Italian. I mean, that makes sense because, like I said, she does look black. But yeah, Bia is half Puerto Rican and half Italian. Half Italian. So she said she wanted to do some Spanish stuff with Cardi B, and I could kind of see that, and it would be interesting. But both of them are very different and whatnot. But it still be interesting to see. And some people have said that Bia was kind of being fake and phony a little bit towards Nicki Minaj. So they were like, why is Nicki Minaj just doing this for her? She's been kind of shady. So let's look at it. Spirit of the universe itself. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and Bia, please give us an accurate reading. Yep, it's the same cards. Yep, it's the exact same cards. The same. It's beneficial for right now, and this is something that I'm doing as a strategy, but I don't see it as that significant. The King of Wands card popped right back up again. And I want to tell you guys, whenever you guys get tarot readings done, either on yourself or when you're doing it from other people, this is triple confirmation. Because the thing is, I shuffle my cards real good, so it's not like I'm putting every card in the deck behind each other. But when you get the same cards coming out in each reading, it's just confirmation. Because with the King of Wands, it's saying Nicki Minaj is being very strategic about how she does these features. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's saying that Nicki Minaj is really winning from this, and Bia is too. More so Bia than Nicki Minaj, because Bia, she had the song with Rush called, what was the name of that song? Like the way she worked, when it had the squeaky bed sound in it, Best on Earth, yeah. Now she had a lot of notoriety when she did the Best on Earth feature, and then it's a whole lot of money song that's been playing. But when you get a co-sign from Nicki Minaj, and I will say, from my own opinion, outside of Bia and Nicki's verses kind of playing off of each other, I don't really like the song that much. You could just cut out Nicki and Bia for me, and I'll just take that. But as far as the other song parts, I'm just not here for it. Now with the Knight of Pentacles, it's just no like long lasting flavor or luster with this, because usually with knights, like knight in shining armors, they come to save you. They really come to rescue you and whatnot. And I just feel like with Nikki's energy, it's indicating that with the Knight of Pentacles, it's not gonna save her career. It's just like something she could check off her list and say, okay, I worked with this girl, I worked with that girl, so I'm gonna be relevant for the year. With the Wheel of Fortune card in reverse, once again, it's indicating that Nikki is just really being strategic about these features. And with the Two of Swords, it's like she really doesn't know about Bia's energy. Hey, forecast. She doesn't know about Bia's energy mainly because she feels like it's fake and that she has to do it for publicity or like she's doing it for TV. Nikki knows that a lot of these new girls don't really care about her that much. It's like they're only doing it as a way to please Nicki Minaj so they can be on her good side. But it's like at one point, it's like they can just go off and say, I did a song with Nicki and I really don't like her, but at least I did a song with her. And that's what the city girls have been trying to do. And Nikki, she peeped that a long time ago. And that's why she dodges them every time when they want to do a song. Here's the death card. The death card is indicated that Nikki does not want to accept the change. Like Nikki doesn't want to accept the fact that she's old news. That she's, in the 2010s and in the 2020s, we're in a new era. It's like we want fresh new music. We want tall, thinner, natural girls. And I mean, Cardi B, she's the plastic surgery queen at this point and very loud and proud about it. But it just seems like even the look of female rappers, it's like more taller, more leaner, more skinnier. There's more variety and whatnot. And it's like Doja, Megan, Cardi B, and Bia are not the only ones. You have Flo Milli, who's out, and then you have Rennie Rucci, you have Big Lotto, and you have, what's the name of the girl? I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. Because her mom was in Arrested Development, Baby Tate. And you have girls like Baby Tate that are out. So it's like the whole look now is the tall and skinny girls or the tall and thick girls that are really colorful and fun. They speak about spirituality and sex and getting money, and it's just like it's like a fruit roll up of like different girls of different colors and different flavors having fun and whatnot. and just not, it's not about being in competition. It's like, yeah, I'll do a song with you, I'll do a song with you or whatever, but after we do this song, I'm gonna keep going to where I need to go, and you go your way while I go mine, and we all get what we need out of the situation. And it just seems like Nicki Minaj just doesn't, with the judgment card in reverse, she just doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to accept it. And it's like Nicki Minaj is still stuck in that 1990s mindset where when everybody comes up, everybody is supposed to go together. I'm on the same level as you. You're not supposed to leave me or leave me behind or go before me. Like, we're all supposed to come up and be together. But Nicki fails to realize that she made it like this because with the Nine of Swords, it's indicating that these girls are not really caring about her like that. And even with the Nine of Wands, it's like Nicki is really hesitant to do songs with these girls because she knows that she set the tone for the "It's All About Me" era. It's about my name, my claim to fame, and my bag. And it's not so much about family or the community anymore. Because Nicki, she did a lot of mean girl stuff behind the scene, keeping people off of red carpets, like Remy Ma said, blocking people from getting stuff, like Remy Ma said, and Cardi B, making people feel like they don't belong anywhere. And I mean, who knows what else Nicki has done behind the scenes. And one cloak of evidence and one receipt that I do have is that her husband, Kenneth Petty, was dating this stripper Instagram model named Redbone No. Redbone No is actually her Instagram name. She was dating Kenneth Petty when he left her and went with Nicki Minaj. And Redbone No was actually, this is further along after that when all that buzz died down, she started dating French Montana. And French Montana was dating her, and he had pictures and videos of them on the yacht and them being out. And Nikki could tell like the backgrounds between Redbone No and French Montana's was the same. And they said Nikki called up French Montana and said, "You need to take all this stuff down." And they said that when she made that call or whatever, everybody's pictures got deleted, couldn't nothing, be shown. So it's like Nikki, she has power. Like by Nikki, and Nikki even did a song with French Montana, and see, it's like I said before, Nikki has a lot of strategy. Nikki has a lot of strategy. She's really driving this thing on her own. Because by Nikki using this strategy, she knows that when she gets on everybody's good side and has these accolades and this good report, she's like, okay, I'm the big girl. I'm the queen. I can tell everybody what to do, where to go, and how to do stuff. And like I said, she's strategic. She's the king of wands. So that's pretty much all I have when it comes to Nicki Minaj and as far as her relationships are concerned. But let's look at her relationship between Cardi B. Let's look at that. And guys, as I'm doing this reading, don't forget to like, share, and to leave a comment, but to also subscribe to my channel. Because if you guys really like my tarot readings, support me, love me, and check out my business page on Facebook that I'm going to be putting in the description box. So let's look at the relationship between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Spirit of the universe in itself. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, what is the relationship energy surrounding those two? Mm-mm. Yeah, there's a lot of discrepancies going on with this because, like I said before, you got the Knight of Cups popping up again. With the Knight of Cups, both of them feel like a collab is not all that beneficial. Nikki feels like it's not beneficial because she has this big ego thing going on with Cardi B, where she feels like she's supposed to be the big sister and Cardi B is supposed to be beneath her. And she feels like since she shows so much hate to Cardi B, it's not going to benefit her. Even if the song did blow up and be number one, it wouldn't last long. Now, the Hierophant card is Cardi B. has a strong spiritual card. And like I said in my other card, in my Cardi B reading, Cardi B is woke. She's very in tune with the spirit realm and she's very in touch with her spirituality, whether she reveals it or not. Her spirit guides and her ancestors, they guide her a lot. And Cardi B does pay attention to angel numbers and signs from God. So Nicki Minaj knows that this girl right here, Nicki Minaj, she don't mean me well. All she want to do is just eat off of me, be popular, try to play nice and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just not for the fake stuff. I'm dependent on my family. I'm looking out for my family. I'm focusing on my own bag, and that's what I want to do. So that's Cardi B. Now with this moon card, it's indicating there's some shade. A lot of times now people have a lot of different interpretations of the moon card. I've heard that the moon card represents creativity and how you should let the moonlight, lead the way for you and everything. But when you look at this moon card and more in depth, you got a monster coming out of the water. And you have two women like standing under the moonlight that have masks on. And like they say, the freaks come out at night and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of shady stuff going on between them two. And that's why collab and whatnot would just never work. With the three of wands, it's indicating it's a no go. Neither one of them are going to jump into that or go into it. With the nine of pentacles, it's saying it's gonna mess up my bag. Like this is not gonna help me. This is not gonna benefit me. I'm a real girl. I'm from the Bronx, and I'm really hearing Cardi B's energy loud and clear in this reading. I'm from the Bronx. I'm the hood girl. Don't nobody play me. Don't nobody check me, and I'm not gonna go back on my word by teaming up with this girl who don't like me. And with the Six of Wands, it's saying that Nikki needs to let it go. It's saying she's holding on to this so bad because she wants Cardi to bow down to her and to apologize to her. There's a lot of entitlement surrounding Nicki Minaj, a whole lot. And you see it with a lot of these king cards and these other major arcana cards. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles, it's indicating that both of their families are doing really good. Like Cardi B, is about to have another baby and she's married and has culture and has all of her endorsements falling into place. And Nicki Minaj is married and has her baby and whatnot. And she's doing, these collabs with the up and coming artists and whatnot. So it's a good bag filler for her. So it's like they're both on the same level when it comes to family and status and money. With the King of Swords, it's all about delegation and decisions. With the King of Swords, both of them are very headstrong and strategic in their decisions. So when they cut the sword or cut to the chase, they mean what they're saying is going to get done. Now, with the Ten of Cups, as indicated before, this relationship is not going to be all that beneficial. It's like these two are not going to be friends. They're not going to be the best of both worlds. And there's not going to be like a happy road down the rainbow. It's just not going to happen between these two. So that's all I have so far for this tarot reading with Nicki Minaj and her female collabs and whatnot. So I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to like, leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure to share my YouTube video with others so I continue to do your lovely tarot readings. But also check out my business page. I do personal readings. My personal readings, general love, financial, and family are $15. Spiritual path is $25. Ancestral is $20. And questions are $5 a piece, and yes or no are $5 a piece as well. Have a good day.